Alright guys, this is an experiment to see how in character I can get. So yeah, funny thing. I played Game Dev Tycoon before, and let me tell you my story on that. I failed because of a school licensed game. No, I'm not joking. Anyway, I'm going to try to get as in character as I can to my in-game character. Ah, yes! My great legacy begins here! But first of all, who am I? Well, you may know me as Egg Robert. You'll recognize me by my ginger hair and blackish gray shirt. Anyway, I welcome you to my company, Egg Carton. And if it isn't obvious, I traveled back in time using a time machine that exploded when I got out of it. And I got teleported into another dimension. Luckily, I was shielded by my blonde body pillows. And now, here I am, to work my way to getting a new time machine, to fix the worst games by buying the best companies. This is Egg Carton's legacy beginning. Now the remaining blonde body pillows, I was able to sell for a good price. You see, that's where I got my money from. Enough to buy a room at least. Now, I observe my options here. I could go for a school game, which I don't think will work well. A medieval game, which might work just dandy. A hunting game, which there is a bit of an audience for. And a superhero game. Now, what to choose? Oh, yes! How about I start us off with my first game? A medieval strategy for the PC. Decemblum 1980X. It is going to be an early two-dimensional game. And I am going to make it. Now you see, all the games of this time are buggy messes. So as a game developer, I need to fix that. By making my games playable and competent. My games will have some of the most advanced intelligence of the times. And I seem to have hit a bump. Back to work with me. Arrgh, another bump. Now you see. I want good world design. I want good sound. Graphics don't matter. It's 1980 something. And I need to get busy fixing those bugs. Now, I present to you Decemblum 1980X. Now, what are our reviews for it? 8 out of 10. 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. 6 out of 10. You know, I bet Informed Gamer isn't all that informed. You know, the Tetris player may be at a slight disadvantage. So, in order to generate an audience, we need to be unique and precise to the term. Our games will all be focused on eggs, except for the ones that aren't. I have a representation of Pong on my wall, because it reminds me of what a good game is. 10,000 units sold. Ah yes, just breaking character here for a moment to say that a few things are unlocked from the get-go that shouldn't normally be unlocked from the get-go. I think this is just to speed things up a bit for me. Back to comment. Back to Egg Robert. I am going to make Egg Jesus, the ultimate comedy adventure game. And you know what it's going to have? We don't need no engine. We just need story and quests. And maybe some more self-deprecation. But that just ain't for me. That's just for some losers out there who think they're good and that it's funny. It's not funny. And I am here to prove things. I think things are set up properly. This is how we do it. Wah-ha! We need technology. Aha! The sounds will make the game better. Trust me, guys. But there are some other things we need to focus on more. Now! This game may not be as technologically advanced. It may be a bit more rushed, but I'm positive that anything can become good in the market. You just need the proper. No way! I can't believe this! Egg Jesus was a bomb! Well then. It's time to make another game! Let's dancing! Surely this will do us well. No need for dialogues. Level design. Artificial intelligence. We need that in these days and age. And it sounds like my computer caught fire. I think I need to put it out. Okay, seriously, what's with my games? Games having numerous bugs that I need to fix before launching them. It just ain't fair! Now you see, I want to make a law game. Well, at least 2 people liked it. Now, I will invent dink shoes. And it will be the greatest thing ever. I promise it won't be a mediocre game this time. But hey, you know people. They'll buy something mediocre as long as it looks nice. And you see, I think this is looking nice. I want to generate hype. Yes! Hype up the game. Oh no, oh no, a bug slept by. I mean, snuck by. Well, it's not very technologically impressive. The design is what counts here. I will only make games if they have an audience worth making them for. Dink Shoes had an audience worth making it for. And this game has that part down packed. Life of the High. Life always has its high points. So coming soon, the feel-good game that'll make you feel happy. Once I get things sorted out. We need Need this game to run on a smart computer. We need more power. Now, we fix bugs. Squash them like the bugs they are. Mystery Dungeon. What is our scores? We have finally done it! We have made a great game among games! 7.75. Our highest score so far! In the top 10 on the charts! For 2 weeks in a row! And now, I create Sorcery Story. Now that I know my audience and my limitations, now, we need to swat those bugs like the bugs they are. Make our sales grow. And we are releasing a finished product. The best game in both worlds that we have designed so far. Now, Sorcery Story 8, 8, 9, and 9. Awesome! Now I need to prepare myself for our next hit. I welcome you to Prism Breaker Pro! A hard a tough as nails adventure in which you need to use your brain to escape from a prison. And now, we get to the fun part. This game may seem dated, but in truth, it's just a masterpiece lying in wait. And now, thinking time. And Prism Breaker Pro was pretty cool, you know? Now let's make a game that's radical. Radical Train! Something that once I get my time machine, I will erase from existence. Our first rating, 8! 7! 6! 8! Yay! Now! need to create a well-designed strategy game. Now you see, in this cruel world, every rumor is true. And I need to research my target audience. Our reviews for Radical Train, 10 out of 10. 9 out of 10. 10! Andy! 10 again! Radical Train is sure to become a success even so many years later. 88.7 thousand units sold in 1 week. Time to buy ourselves a new office, baby. We're moving to Vegas. And now, I know there's an audience waiting out there for us. But first, we need to research stuff. Still first on the market, 3 weeks later. We have made history. And now, my budget's high. And it's time for effective detective. Coming to yours or PC.
Sooner than you think. Anyway. Christian Roy, you're hired! Now you see, there isn't much audience right now for anything else, but mark my words, one day our audience will be big and expansive. Welcome! What is our reviews? 7, 8, another 8, and another 8. And now I get myself to a conundrum. But I think we should invest in security. And I create our first mature game. Which takes place in the deep depths of outer space. In my new game, Total Lockdown, in which you need to gather resources from other planets It's to get the oxygen in your ship flowing again. And you see, I may be close to failure, but I never give up. I trust my instincts. Let's get an interview out. Why are there so many bugs? Time to fix those bugs and show the power of technology. Total Lockdown gets a 9. And it gets a 8. And 7. What else is it gonna get an 8? This is looking up. It's time to research. Now you see, horror games, they need to be mature. And a horror adventure is just what the company needs to get itself out of the dumps. Things are looking up for us. And I accidentally forgot to give it a name. Dang it. I'll get that fixed later. Aha! Something that could be useful for our sales. The Gameling or Game Boy. We're going to put a bit more technology into it. It's not as advanced as the previous game we've made, but it dang sure is something. Okay. This is not good. I've got it! A brilliant idea to bring us out of the dumps. I present to you Pocket Cart. AKA the most brilliant idea I've ever had. And it is time to get our money's worth back. With a well-made Game Boy game. Pocket Cart. Seven, 8, 7, 8. That's not good enough. We need better, bigger. And you know what? We need to market better, bigger. And uh, oh dear. Welcome to Spaghetti Man! Oh dear God! This game's going to be the death of me! Now, the best I can do is try not to overwork my team. And okay, audience, serious talk here. I might have to cancel this series prematurely, merely because it does such a toll on my voice. Back into character! Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Overworking just a bit won't be that costly. But later. Oh dear, later. I agree! Okay, reviews. Shit. Well, that ain't good. Well, looks like we're screwed, guys. I'm sorry I failed. I wanted to make a good... Alright, in all seriousness, this was not a good idea to keep my voice at that for so long. I'm out. And I'm sorry.